Take these healing adrenals. They'll counteract the venom. Speak to the foreman once the site is secure. And good luck.
My men owe you their lives. We won't forget this. Thanks to you, we can get our operation running again.
What will you do if they attack the pipeline again?
We'll build turrets near the pipeline. If the Empire tries anything else, they'll regret it. Hang on, a call's coming in from General Corvan.
I was hoping I'd reach you. Is the pipeline secure?
Don't worry, General. I took care of everything.
It seems your reputation is well-deserved. The Empire is responding to the defeat here by making a frontal assault on our mining operation. In so doing, they're using forces from their base defenses. This gives us an attack opportunity.
You got a brilliant plan, right?
We may never get another chance like this. It's dangerous, but we must strike the Empire while we can. Going after the Imperial base may cost our miners their lives, but gain us a strategic victory.
We can't sacrifice our mine for a chance at vengeance.
Thank you. Those men have served the Republic well. They deserve protection.
Once you're finished, report to the Three Families War Camp. It's time you meet our allies. Corban out.
Regerastu gracias elus mulu bogdu. Ya responda? Lurudu tunja lutunkunga urufumu ufustek. Jona lomen komu nuka tuvu mond uze batu genru.
You wouldn't be asking for my help if there wasn't a problem.
Ugetes ful punchen taljaeb, ultajeb ulmoda. Pruvata galgus sugaratu taz del muzu maruf. Mufum lusufursak after aktar mundak, bale konseg.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Uwata male zubuzu vuzu jemur dul lunu. Lufeta naturu kurzu zundu after lulu uwak gamlu mendu.
What's the upside for me?
Uja den zududu tam lisim ta teletipama kurgu kwen. Muguta bala sotsu guatkuvu guera. Antukumun upulke.
He's here. The captain's here! Ready the ships! We're getting off this sinkhole! Get us out of here, and everything you see is yours for the taking.
Good. I don't visit Imperial-occupied war zones just for fun.
Yet somehow you end up in quite a lot of them.
Do you two know each other?
Oh yes. The captain does love his heroic rescues. Without his gallantry, I'd be stuck in a terrorist prison cell right now.
Oh, really? You left that part out of the story, lovebug.
Uh-oh. Does that mean... One time, sister. I got there first, and there's nothing you can do about it.
When we were on Terrace, you still hated me.
What an excellent policy.
Don't worry. I'm long past taking your leftovers, Risha. You can have him.
Not to break up the catfight, but we've got the Void Wolf breathing down our backs here. The Void Wolf's been using a powerful planetary sensor station to tag any ships leaving Quesh's surface. Then his fleet homes in, and boom. The only way off is to destroy the station's sensor processors.
Don't even think about going back on that offer, or I'll take you to the Void Wolf myself.
We've been trapped for weeks, and you're the first one to respond. If you can do this, I understand how much I owe you. Just come back quickly when it's done. I don't want to be here when the Void Wolf retaliates.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
I just walked over here in a normal way.
Uwana wada blota wijawa. O wamawanka matuske. Kabanotase makipuna. Mali tuta od mishka. Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa jipampawula.
A lot of good men and women have given their lives in the fight against the Empire.
Piti do tenya go kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Poya doka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Chaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kung.
Agent Meldo, your boss sent me to meet with you.
Chaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kung. Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji.
Makes as much sense as anything else.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa jipampawula. Ni at ambumpa moshura mokili moklanki.
Sounds like you have everything under control here after all.
Chikos pa ini gudad iji liska chanagawa. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise. Negtori na natuta, ta aita wanawanga na chuba.
Security log, supplemental update. Captain Jesh reporting. Dr. Orlean's been acting suspicious ever since the security systems went down. I've temporarily shut down his lab and taken him to interrogation for questioning.
Dr. Orlean, I'm with the Republic. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Where's Meldo? He said he was going to get me out of here. He never mentioned anything about sending someone else. How do I know this isn't a trick?
If I was working for the Empire, why would I have killed the guards?
It does seem a little extreme. Okay. I guess I can trust you. The Imperials are sure to send reinforcements. You have to hold them off so I can meet Meldo at the rendezvous.
I took care of those droids. They were planting explosives on the roof.
Oka kiza spida perupa, kadwa shiniko higa danulia. Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji.
Station is working as planned, Grand Admiral. Not a single ship has gotten past us since the sensors went fully operational.
Not a single ship, So it's just the things right under your nose that you're blind to?
Sir? I assure you, everything is under control. I have my best men guarding...
Had? What are you doing here? I thought you were on the leash of that shrew senator.
You've been following my career?
It's hardly anything worth following. A minor underworld celebrity now running errands at the Republic's beck and call. I am the Void Wolf. I earned that name. And don't imagine that discovering the stolen fortune of some wheezing old gangster with his own daughter's aid prepares you to take me on.
Wrong number.
I've sent my first ship out undetected. Looks like you really took their system down.
Doesn't surprise me. Not after Terrace. He's better than he looks.
I guess I owe you then, Captain. What can we do for you, once we've delivered these medicines to Skostel, that is?
Let's have the payment first. Then you go where you like.
You don't like to be tied down, do you, Captain? Not even by favors owed.
Then I'll make the transfer right now, and count myself lucky for the loss. You've been straight up with me, Captain. I'll be sure to add that to the stories floating around about you. Good day, Captain.
You and Risha seem like a good match. As long as neither of you expects to be number one on the other's list.
Tula musta ki trita nini. Ta nuvaluya witiba. Gugutichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi popota. Utwana ubakili wata pangkidanko padogalola.
Here, I have the parts you need.
Dam ulkrabed kwen etezun mul redazajunu. De heret kusragataf de lover en zouvers.
I secured our mine. The Empire will think twice before striking our workers again.
Fantastic. We mustn't lose a drop of Quesh venom to the Empire. Wouldn't you agree, Major?
Of course. Granted, the Imperial base won't likely be vulnerable again, but at least we have the miners on our side.
Kuchuso yomati. Chitoya namki noya. Joskanoi. Paguta palko. Chopting wampa. La hagwa kilya joska.
When our own attempts to process the Quesh venom failed, we were forced to find outside assistance. Be careful what you say to Broga. He's a very dangerous hunt.
I get along fine with Huts, as long as there's a half galaxy between us.
Kanwachine Oiga, Anulia Opa Kisa Spina Perupa. Eso Buddha, no Pachunki, Faguta Jiboto Vokisa.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
An army of Hutt cartel droids are advancing on our factories. The three families are technically working with us without the permission of the Hutt cartel. The Empire has forced the cartel to label them traitors.
I may have a plan, General. If you can draw the attention of the droids at the factory, my men can flank their army.
What will I be facing in the factory?
Reports suggest the Hutt cartel is using every last battle droid they brought to Quesh.
I'll leave this in your hands, then. Stop the droids. Protect any workers left inside the factory. Then report back here. Good luck.
I'd better get the troops marching.
Putula musta, wobrani tampio, do pushi wampa. Koptulia do boto duana wanki slemo, poya do katanga. Antahumpa, muri rava fupa chipampa wula. O grani tampio da pushi wampa, putula musta.
Is this the kind of favor that could get me killed?
Se gota do muti ki hasa da punyo, liz di woto. Barganonua, utatiacha nichu, kuya maya stupa. Chobot I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
This whole planet is one giant toxic swamp. How could it get any worse?
Tauz azulas uval tumi chakulka dimaji. Pampaula ji ota kakoga huta nubisto. O grani tampio da pushi wompa, putula musta.
What's the upside for me?
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiriska chanaga. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Uchusa yomata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi.
Nice work in the factory. My men are routing the rest of the droid army as we speak. Good of you to join us. General?
We are ready to strike at the heart of the Imperial Army and regain control of this war. Our target is Imperial Moff Grayson, commander of Imperial operations on Quesh.
Let me handle that for you.
We remain ever in your debt.
Moff Drayson is holed up in a heavily fortified palace. Your strike team must get inside, get to Drayson, and bring him back. Preferably alive.
Keeping this man around is just daring the Empire to free him.
We'd prefer to question him. He's privy to nearly all the Empire's plans for the Outer Rim.
Our scouts only found one route in.
Putula musta wo brani tampio do pushi wampa.
You know anything else about this area, now's the time.
I doubt my commandos can make it through the front doors alive, but they will go down trying.
I have a better chance of making it through the doors than your men.
That's very noble of you. Thank you. If all goes well, rendezvous with the second strike team once you're in. I'll be here with enough men to defend Broga, in case the Empire decides to retaliate.
I will meet you here when the mission is complete. Good luck. The entire Republic is hoping for your success.
I can't believe you survived that gauntlet. Are you made of Dora steel? There's bound to be trouble up ahead.
Story of my life. Always someone lurking, waiting to kill you. You get used to it.
You heard the order, men. Move out.
Welcome. I would offer you some of these excellent adrenals, but my warriors have used the last of them.
There's no shortage of adrenals on this planet. I'm practically throwing them away now.
I hope you realize what an honor you have been given today. You will play a pivotal role in galactic history. Your deaths will be the final outrage that forces the Republic's hand. And now I think it is time to conclude this. Do you think you've won? The Republic's hold on Quesh is at an end. I wouldn't expect a common thug to understand, so I'll use small words. You have wasted your time. You never had the strength or the courage to strike the Empire down. And you never will.
Captain, restrain this man, and escort him to the Republic base.
Gladly. You should go on ahead. General Corvan will meet you at the war camp to hear your report in person.
The tanks are destroyed.
Victori na tuta, ta aita wanawanga na chuba. Di wanawanga blasto chi.
Chonki fakota, chi hopoda, chi otovo kise.
My word. I expected trouble when I lost contact with Broga at Major Trigg, but I never imagined this.
Ono nachatu, nitutu boga.
Greetings, General. Lord Magnus. I suppose it was only a matter of time before the Sith became involved in this war.
And what have we here? A grubby little space rat? Corvan, I had no idea you kept pets. Is this really the best you could find, Corvan? You have my deepest condolences.
Do I look sad? Try again, buddy.
It is with great sorrow that I must inform you of the defection of your valued servant and war hero, Major Trigg. You are standing in the midst of his handiwork. He killed his own soldiers to deliver Broga to me. The hut is with me, in your former venom mine. Another gift from Major Trigg.
I'm sure you aren't giving us this information for our benefit.
I am issuing an invitation. Would you like these things back? Come to the mine and take them. My door is always open.
This is my fault. I should have seen it coming.
You think that Sith was telling the truth? Trigg could be a prisoner too.
That would make the situation no less dire. As it stands, Quesh is lost. There's little time to regain control before Republic Command orders us off the planet. We must stop Lord Magnus. And if the Major's turned against us, bring him to justice.
I mean, calling us to gloat and inviting us to stop him? That's practically villain textbook.
It's almost certainly a trap. We haven't much choice but to walk into it. All our hopes rest on you now. Find Lord Magnus and Major Trieg. Put a stop to this. Save Broga if you can. I'll return to base to await your report. Good luck.